Hi, YouTubers. Welcome, beautiful people. This is Success is You. So good to be with you today. I really, really appreciate this privilege, actually, to be able to speak with you, share with you, talk with you. Um, so today, I wanted us just to talk about just what happens when struggles come, and they will always come. And they will always come because change is imminent. And think about it for a moment. If nothing changes, would you move? Would you change? Would you learn if nothing changes? I think not. I think we are thus far. I think we are made in a way that allows us to discover more and more of ourselves through strengthening procedures, which means we struggle a bit. We have trials, we have tribulations. But over time, we get better at it. Over time, we get better at understanding it. We get better at not judging it. We get better at letting go. And somebody says to me, I don't understand how to do this. And I want to, on behalf of that person, say that the thing that you call this moment now, is not hard to do. And I can only say this after struggling with it for so many years, right? But when you get the aha moment, you want to help others get the aha so that they don't go through as much struggle as maybe you did. In this case, maybe I did, as I did. Sorry, not maybe, I did. I think one of the things you have to recognize is when struggle comes, it is a wonderful life opportunity for you to begin to move into another level of your life. And somebody said to me, well, I don't want to move. You and I have no say in the movement. Life moves us very spontaneously. So the only thing we have say about is how we engage life, how we engage the moment. Other than that, we don't have any control. Life is doing what it needs to do. And for us to be able to enjoy life, we have to begin to recognize who we are. And as you start to recognize who you are and you see the stability and steadiness in it, you're less bothered by all of the changes that are circling around you. Yeah? It's seeing your steadiness that helps you to be okay with everything else. When we don't see our steadiness, we're not okay with everything. We feel everything is moving and it ought not to move. What we're really saying in a sort of coded way to ourselves is there must be something that doesn't move. And there is something that doesn't move. And that's why you have to spend time discovering it. You say, well, how can I discover anything when I'm hungry? And I understand hunger, I understand pain, but you can, because there comes a point in time, even when you're hungry, you just say, well, whatever. And then you begin to enjoy water. And then you notice that it's nothing to you because it's okay. And then you open your cupboard and you see something that you could put together that you thought, I couldn't put that together before. I thought I had absolutely nothing. And there you had a little oil and you had some leftover flour somewhere and you're able to do something with it. Life is like that. When we hold on to the past, we cannot see now. Now seems terrible for us. It's like having your favorite thing be taken away from you. You can't. You say, well, how can I live? Because my favorite thing has gone. You can live because you are living in the moment. Just by saying, how can you live? You're living. It's just you want this creature comfort. And life is saying, I'd like to give you something more. I'd like to give you something better. But when you look at anything that is presented to you by life through the filter of the past, nothing looks good. Nothing looks good. You want it to be just like the past, and the past is gone. And so letting go is key when you're struggling. Letting go is key. It's just until you let go, you do not see the opportunities before you. You see challenges, you see hardship, you see everything that you ought not to be looking at actually, and it distracts you and I. So don't be distracted by the past. I know some people say to me, I don't have a job. I know. I know what that's like as well. I could tell you what. Don't look at the past so much. Look at now. There are opportunities that life has already brought for you, but you can't see it because you're focused on the past. You used to have this job, you used to be able to pay this mortgage, or you had a home, etc., etc., etc. I know what I say to you from personal experience when I say, let it go. As soon as you begin to let it go, a new and wonderful thing will become your now, your current reality that will actually blow you out the water. And this thing that you need to discover, this you that life is beckoning you and I to discover more and more of because it's so infinite, we will begin to see more of that. Trust me. If you don't trust me, trust yourself. Stop dreaming of the future and getting nightmares. It's not healthy. And let go of the past. That monkey will just weigh down your back. Start living now. Say, well, how can I live now? I don't know what to do. Look for things that inspire you. You have to change your mindset. If your mind is focused on judging everything that occurs and judging it incorrectly by looking at the past, it's kind of a vicious cycle, and you can't attract anything that is a higher frequency when you're sort of, I guess, groveling. Yeah, I used to see myself just groveling. I don't want that for you. And you know you don't deserve it. And much more awaits you. So be inspired today in whatever way inspires you. And as you're inspired, begin to think of what you can do now and see what occurs for you. See how beautiful miracles begin to open. Success is you. You were made for this moment. Now, enjoy. Have a really, really fantastic rest of the day. Bye bye.